out your cards, and that's good. John's got a little challenge for you here a little bit later on in our presentation, and so if you want to change it, you can. But what we wanted to do is kind of introduce what we're doing. Sharing from the Heart is our campaign motto this year, and what we did was we divided up into 4 teams, and you guys are all linked up with administration support, and we make up a team. And so what we're trying to do is to have a little friendly competition between these 4 teams, take our tailwind, words, material, and safety as a team, and then you guys basically the admin building. And so we're excited about that. What we did was our goal for the total is $28,572. Now that's just about 1% more than what we all gave last year, or this current year. So it's just a little bit of a push, and that's a good thing. And then how we came up with these goal numbers, our goal is 7668. What we did was we, last year, we gave about 48% of us participated, basically. 48% of tank, artillery, warheads actually had 53% of the employees in that group participate. And admin, I think, had 45% last year. And so what we did was we established the 1% more for the total, and then we thought it'd be good to try to get 55% of the sum. And so that's our goal, 55% participation and a 1% push. And so we've got divided up in the teams, and John's going to explain a little bit more about how that's going to work a little bit. And maybe we'll do that right now. We've got a cute skit for you today. I think you're going to really like that. And John,
yeah, as Chuck was saying, last year the company and got with all the unions and had us all come in together. And this is not just a union or a company thing. This is just kind of a team effort thing that we're doing. When we started out last year, we were just a shade over $14,000. That's how far we were down. That's our low. So we kind of put some plans together, had some meetings, and went out. And if everybody remembers, I'm sure most of you do, we had about a 7 or 8 minute video of different organizations, and like some of these over here, and they all did about maybe a 30-second or 40-second or so little speech thing explaining what some of their funds and money goes to and how they help out the community. So with that, as I said, we got his personal thank you cards that they've sent back to us, like American Red Cross and the Alcohol and Drug Young House, and some of those have sent personal thank yous. This is our 14th presentation we've done this week, so this is the last one. We've been real successful. We've got a brand new program out that I'll explain to you how it works. And as Chuck said, I know some of you guys have already got your cards, already filled them out, but we have them here, and once we explain this, what you got a chance to win, I think some of you might want to raise your hands when we do that, and maybe ask for your card back. And we'll get that card back to you right here, and you can make a change on that. We've also got an announcement that we'll be making on the food drive, here in a little bit, how that went last year. So I'm waiting for, like I say, we got a couple girls, you all kind of remember, I'm sure everyone of you seen at one time or another, the movie The Wizard of Oz, where she needed a heart. So instead of showing you the movie, we have live entertainment somewhere. Are they ready? Ready? Okay, so all remember The Wizard of Oz. I think this is pretty cute. It takes a lot of nerve for these girls to come out and do that. So I hope you enjoy it. It's really cute, and it's a good time. So.
Francine, why don't you come up front?
said, you know about his heart?
Yes.
I have that problem too. I don't have a heart.
I know.
Well, I want a heart.
I know you do, sweetheart. I'd love to get you all.
Mom, I've got $9.42 saved up in my piggy bank, and I'm going to see the Wizard of Oz.
$9.42. Well, sweetheart and son, you got $100 million and 42 cents. It's too dangerous.
Too dangerous?
Yes, it's too dangerous.
Mom, I'm tough.
I know you are, but remember some of those stories Grandpa used to tell?
About what?
Well, there's weird things there.
Like
You
what?
know, like flying monkeys.
Flying monkeys!
Monkeys. And there's also the little bitty munchkins.
Munchkins! Oh, Mom, I am tough. I really am.
I'm really proud of you. But there's something else.
What?
They have rain.
Oh my gosh, Mom, my joints are getting stiff just thinking about it.
Yeah. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Mom, I really want to go. I'm tough. I'm strong.
But they also have something else that we just. They also have lions.
Lions,
Tigers.
tigers,
And
and bears. Oh my! Oh, Mom, you know what? Grandpa used to say there was a little girl who went to see the wizard.
Yes.
Her name was Dorothy.
Yes.
She had these shoes that were like magical, and if she put them together and clicked them, somebody or something would help her.
Well, we don't have magical shoes, but they're good and sturdy.
Okay, Mom.
You ready?
1, 2, 3. Who is she?
Hi, I'm Mickey. Want to let you know, you don't have to go on a long journey to Oz to get what you're looking for. Go to the local United Way office at 218 North 3rd.
218 North 3rd. Is that in Burlington?
Yes, it is.
Mom, I could ride my bike down there.
Well, let's see. 218 North 3rd. If you were very careful, you could.
I could save my $9.42 and ride my bike.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about the American Ordnance United Fund. They help local health and human service agencies such as Amanda Panda.
Amanda Panda, Mom, my little friend Joey, his grandpa died last year, and they sent him to camp for a week and gave him counseling, and he just felt so much better.
That was so nice of those folks to do that.
Salvation Army.
Salvation, oh, Mom, you know Kmart, Walmart, Shopko, all those stores, those people are out there ringing them bells, Mom, for all the people to get plenty of food to eat.
There's the American Red Cross.
Red Cross. Remember the flood of 93?
Oh my gosh, Mom, the flood of 93, them people down the river tried to make me into a canoe.
I know, honey. It's a good thing that Dallas City had a fire and rescue unit. Otherwise,
invite Jim O'Neill up. Jim O'Neill's with the United Way here in Burlington, and Kathleen Hemish is here. She's executive director. And last year, as John already alluded, all of us collectively did a wonderful thing with United Fund here at American Ordnance. And they want to come and thank us for that and thank us for our effort this year.
Chuck, this is fair way to follow that act, so I'll be real short. I personally would like to thank everybody for their contribution to the support of that. And your contributions last year helped over 50,000 people. Thank you again. Please give what you can. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Jim.
Thanks, Jim.
I think John's going to explain our whole contest.
Okay, I'm going to explain the contest that these guys going this year. So like I say, somebody's already got your cards earlier this week. If you want them back, we'd be glad to give them back to you because I'll explain what it is. Well, last year we went out and we bought a bunch of gifts to give away. And we went right there at Brad's office and put everybody's name into the computer. And Chuck was there, and Francine was there, and Donna was there, myself, Mark was there. There was quite a few of us in there. And what we done, remember just off the top of my head, Bill Patton, he was one of the DVD players, and I can't tell you off the top of my head, he won all the other prizes. But we thought for something different this year. There's no sense, going out buying TV and you got 3 or 4 of them at home, or you already got 2 VCRs or 3 VCRs like I do, and one another. So we thought, what does everybody like? What can we give that everybody likes? Well, we think everybody likes time off. So we come out with PTO. We got 2 ways of winning this year. There's 2 different ways you guys can win, gals. One is a grand prize, and the other one's going to be called group prizes. Okay? So I'll read it to you how this works. Prizes have been selected, which will be funded by AO, separate from employees' donations to United Fund. All employees who contribute would be eligible for a drawing. There will be a grand prize drawing from all contributors. There will be 3 drawings within the groups. Those who give for the first time, if you've never gave in the past, ever, and even if you only give a quarter pay period, 50 cents a pay period, you're going to go in for the grand prize. If you increase over last year, so if he's given $1 pay period, you go to $1.25, $1.50, $2, you're going into the grand prize. The grand prize is 20 hours of PTO. They'll be added onto your check. The group prizes will be 3 winners in each group prize. That's another 10 hours of PTO. That's a $25 dinner certificate. Be good at Big Muddy's, Pizzazz, the new Drake downtown, plus pizza certificates. So I guess if you're on a roll, and you were really lucky that day, you could win the grand prize, and you could win also one of the 3 out here. You guys could also win the 10 hours. So you could possibly win up to 30 hours of PTO added onto your check. So it's a pretty good incentive, and it's been a pretty good seller for everybody out here. All the other clients, and we've been doing this days and nights all week long, and there's been a lot of people, even if they only bumped to a quarter, they bumped just to get in for that grand prize of 20 hours of PTO. So if there's anyone that had, I say how we did that in Brad's office, like I say, we put everybody's name in there, we were all in there, and Chuck set up a game-like thing, and the computer screens, these names are spinning. I mean, it's just a blur. They're going around, I say like 1,000 miles an hour. It's just a blur. I walk up and I hit a key. The second I hit that key, boom, that computer locks. That's the name that comes up. Okay, so we write that person's names down for winner. Then we hit it again, it starts spinning. And then Chuck comes up, gets a key. And then Donna comes up, gets a key. And Mark comes up, gets a key. So all the prizes are totally gone, and that's how we did it. So that's how it got selected. It wasn't putting your arm in the barrel and still in the ticket. So it's really a cool way of doing it. The other thing that we want to talk to you about is, and I'll turn it over to Donna here in just a second, is the fact of our food drive last year. And we sorted all the food right here. And there's barrels at the main gate, and there's barrels out here on the lines. And there'll probably be a barrel here. All that food stayed with AO employees. It didn't go anywhere else. It just stayed right here. We separated out. I mean, every table in here was full. food, green beans, whatever it may be. And it all goes to A Golden Hills. So at this time, I'll turn it over to Donna and she can kind of explain what we did and how successful we were.
Okay, last year we had like 7 families, and what John said is all of the people that worked out here put non-perishables in drums on every line. And this isn't just for production workers, this is employees of AO. Anybody that's on short-term or disability, anything like that, it can be a carpenter, it can be an iron worker, it can be an electrician, it can be a person in an ad building, it can be anybody out here that's been off that needs it. We don't just give it to them, we ask them, because you know as well as we do that a lot of people out here have a lot of pride, and some people's pride will be hurt, and if they do not wish us to come to the house to bring this stuff, we won't give it to them. But all the people last year graciously accepted this stuff, and then we went to Chuck and Dan Snyder. We went out to Walmart, and they got us the perishable things. They bought turkeys, hams, blankets, flashlights, bags of sugar, salt, bread, rolls, sweet potatoes, anything that went along with our dinners and our food. And we had cans upon cans of green beans and corn, and we didn't just give them one can of green beans or whatever. We had like 300 cans of green beans and corn. And, you know, if it weren't for you guys, this wouldn't be possible. This is a joint effort by everybody. This isn't union, it's not company, it's just employees. And John and I and Mickey and Linda Johnson, a bunch of us had trucks, and we filled trucks. We're not talking about little trucks, we're talking about big trucks. Filled them up, and you know, I can remember when I was a little kid that all I could think about was Christmas time, getting up at Christmas and opening up those Christmas presents. But if you've never done this, and if you want to be a volunteer to help us, we'd surely take the help, because there's nothing that feels as wonderful as when you go to these people's homes and take these boxes of food and perishable and say, hey, this is from your fellow workers, and you don't know how much they appreciate it. And we appreciate you guys, and we'd like for your help this year.
Thank you. I don't know if Donna give you a number, but right now we know we got 15 different employees out here right now that is out on some kind of disability, and I think that's going to maybe raise to 16 or 17 before Christmas gets here. Those barrels are going to be coming out the 8th, right? And
8th to the 15th.
8th to the 15th, and so if you can help anyway. The other question that came up throughout the plant, and we're going to sit down and put a plan together. Can I just write a check? Can I just give you money or something? You guys use it the way you think is best for us to go. And yes, you can. And you can give it to Chuck, you can give it to Dan Snyder, or Connie Hutchcroft, whoever you'd like to give that to, and we'll make sure that that gets to a worthy cause. We're going to sit down, we're going to put a plan together. We don't have one, but we will have one. So at that time, when you do your cards today, if there's something that's really dear to your heart, if you've got a family member or next door neighbor or whatever it may be, you want it to go to a spatial unit, you want it to go to OP, you want it to go to Touchstone County, whatever you want it to go to. If you've got a spatial rescue department, or we had a couple turned in and one go to K9 units, we got one to turn in and go strictly to the animal shelters. So if you've got something, you can write it on the front or the back of your card, try to be as specific as you can. If you already had it on there from last year, just for safety, please go ahead and list it again this year, because we don't want to miss any of those. It takes a long time to go through those. Keith Howard up in the county goes through those, and at the end of the year, we have put all the money out. $28,572 is gone, and we start over. And so if there's anything on here that you would like me to do, or just generally put it into the fund and let it be distributed, that's fine to do. So if there's any questions that we can answer, or the folks from United Way answer, please ask. So right now, like up there on your card, we've got pins. That you pass out pins, Mark? There, Mickey's got pins. If you increase, say you're giving $1 right now, you want to down on the second line where it says you want to increase. If you want to go to $1.50, write $1.50 there. Just write $1.50 there. If you're giving nothing and you want to give $1 or a quarter, just write $1 or write a quarter with me. So that'll really help a lot. So is there any questions or anything? Who needs pens? Who didn't get a card? We have blank cards. Anyone here did not get a card this week that wants one? Mark will get it to you. So any way you can help, we're going to appreciate it.
Any questions about anything we covered? Any questions for the United Way folks or any questions at all? We really appreciate your attention and Kathleen.
We need to probably emphasize that the money does stay local.
Oh, yeah, all the money stays here.
All the money does stay here. Academy just made a comment, and we usually touched on that, and we just kind of make a statement. All the money does stay here in this area. I mean, it can go across the river up northeast Missouri. We had some that went to the Hart Fire Department. We had some that went to the Blackstone Fire and Rescue Unit. So it does go across the river. That's not a problem. We had some that went down into Missouri, some went down into there. So the money does stay here. It doesn't go to New York. It doesn't go to Texas. It just stays right here in this vicinity. So that's really good. And you are helping a lot of people, like you said, 50,000 people, and that's fantastic. And AO is really got on board since last year. And you guys is what makes it work. We can put on all these, but you guys do it for us. So we really thank you. And the only other thing that I want to add is we're still working on our day off. So just be careful, be safe, work safe, help your friends and be safe. Because it's very important that we want everybody to go home with all their arms and limbs and no injuries and all that stuff over the holidays and all the rest of the year as far as that. But just be safe and try to do the best the best that you can. So thank you, and that's all I have, Chuck.
Thank you, guys. If you've got questions, come out and see us. And don't forget the food drive on the 8th. Or you're doing on the 8th.
If you have any questions, fill out your card. We'll be glad to try to help.
Oh, yeah, turn your cards into John. Oh, we've got little pins too.
Up there too. The little things that goes on your bag. Take one, stick it on there. They're right up on the table. Help yourself.
Anybody that contributes, you got a little sticky pin here if you want, and stick it on your bag.